about body positivity, and from one Candice to another, we have Candice Manuel with us this morning, and she has something to say. An advocate for curvy women everywhere. She started out in the modeling industry at the age of only 16 as a size 6 model, but her career was to take a turn when at the age of 18, she was given an ultimatum. At size 8, she was told to lose the weight or get out. And today, Candice is a confident, unapologetic size 18 who's found inner peace with just the way she is. And I'm so happy you're spreading that message and that you're joining us this morning.
Thanks, Zoe.
You know what? You shared your story, and I want you to share that again for people that haven't heard it yet.
Yeah.
You joined the modeling industry as a size 6 at the age of 16.
Yes.
And you were told at a size 8 to lose the weight. Size 8 is still tiny.
Yeah. Well, socially not, I suppose, because when I hit the size 8, they were like, please, can you just drop about 10 kilos? Hopefully not 10 sizes. And then at the age of 18, nobody really wants to be told that because you're still developing into the woman that you are today, I suppose. So going through that process was obviously hectic. I tried every sort of diet you can think of, started skipping meals, cutting carbs, all sorts of things. I suppose not the healthiest way, but I was so passionate about modeling, and I thought if that's what they are telling me to do, then I need to shape up or shape out type of thing. Didn't work out as a regular size model, then went straight into corporate life for about 14 years, but I kind of always knew something was missing.
And now you have found that by creating your own platform. I love that you didn't allow someone else or other people's words to get to you. Your flame is still burning. And I think it's absolutely beautiful what you're doing with your platform.
Thank you.
Now, Candice, as far as the plus size modeling industry is in South Africa, do you think we are there? Do we still need to grow more? What is your take on the industry?
I think if you compare to international industry, their sizes are between a 12 and a 14, which would be their plus size models. So South African based, we do go between size 14 to 22. So I think that we are stepping up our game in that sense, where we are having a broader bracket for women to embrace the curves type of thing. So I think that's the plus, but I do feel that there is still a lack of opportunity for curved women. Runways, for example, we would get booked by one designer who, Raftang, for example, is a huge advocate for plus size women. But a regular size model would get booked up to 12 designers for a show. So I think that there is still that little bit of a gap. But that's why I'm here, to at least just try and push it and elevate curved women, because those are the women of South Africa.
And you know what? A lot of the women that often see these beautiful clothing pieces on the runway, the first thing we think is, but that's a different body shape to mine. I would love to know what the clothing will look like on a body shape that's, reflects what mine looks like. Now, you have started a very powerful hashtag.
Yeah.
Embrace your curves.
Yes.
Why did you decide that this is the hashtag I need to do, and what's the deeper meaning for you?
Yeah, so with Embrace Your Curves, it was something that I didn't initially think would take off as it did, because I was just going through life. I would post pictures on social media where I'm with family at the beach, and women would respond to it and say, I can't believe you just did that, like you posting a picture in a two-piece bather, there's cellulite, there's stretch marks. And I would be quite concerned and think like, what has that got to do with me as a woman? I noticed then that was causing some sort of inspiration for the women out there and boosting their confidence a bit as well. So when I realized that was the trend happening, I knew that we need to just collaborate with one another and share one another's stories, because that's what women need.
I think it's absolutely cool. I mean, talk us through what we are seeing on screen right now.
So with this video, when I created it, I needed to spread a message without saying anything. So, which was why I just walked down the street, removing all the barriers, because plus size women tend to wear these high-waisted tight Spanx, and it's so uncomfortable. Why are we doing that to ourselves? Just let it go and be who you are.
I find it always so beautiful, and when people are just so confident in their own bodies, and I always admire the ladies in the gym that will walk from the shower to their locker without their towel. I'm like, I wish I could do that. I wish I had the confidence to just strut to naked, just there.
Yeah.
And they're just confident in their own bodies. But I want to ask you today, you're hanging out with us the entire morning. Candice, for the ladies looking at you this morning and they're like, oh my gosh, you know what? why haven't I done this sooner to myself, or why haven't I accepted everything that I am, what message of inspiration would you like to leave them with?
For me, it's we have one life to live. We all created equally by God. So who is anybody else to judge? We live in a world where social media has taken over likes, follows, and that's what the youth are aiming to actually gain their confidence from. I feel that if we can establish a sense of confidence in our women at a very young age, they wouldn't be going through the struggles I had to actually get to this point of accepting who I am.
And I think that's so powerful. Well, Candice, thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
And you're
Zoe.
staying out the entire morning, so she's not going anywhere. And I can say that those were absolutely wise words that everyone out there, regardless of sex, age, creed, or color, can embrace. And a big thanks again to Candice Manuel for joining us today. And like I said, she's not going anywhere. Candice will be sticking around as we'll talk about dressing for curvier women. It's all things fashion, so do not miss out on your Feel Good Breakfast show.